Good morning, everybody. Back with another video. Today, we're just gonna take a look at things we need to know moving forward. Always good to know where you are at, and a reminder to knowing where you're at. So, a few different energies that we need to take a look at today and moving forward. So first off, understand where your magic lies. You know that there is something that you can do, and that's unique and different. However, you may not understand it. First, I believe, is acknowledging that. And if you're not willing to acknowledge it, then why is anything going to manifest and grow based on, what you're focusing your energy on? So pay attention to what you're focusing your energy on. Understand where the spiritual growth opportunities come from. And if you're not being that you're not open-minded enough, it could, you could keep you blind to these present situations. Not forgiving, not being able to forgive in your current circumstances and situations could be leading to these doubts that you're having. There's a lot of emotions, and with those emotions and water, it could be putting out that fire that you have and that spark that you get. So pay attention to the connections and the relationships that you have around you, and to where those connections and relationships lead you emotionally. Loss of opportunity, it comes. You don't capitalize on an opportunity, you can't really complain on the outcomes. So understand that when you do see an opportunity and you want to connect with that opportunity, because, it comes and goes. Money comes and goes. Sometimes you're just on the losing end of it. I think you wanting to be in control, or wanting to have control of everything in the things that you're going through right now, is why you've burned a lot of resources, and you've gone through a lot of money, a lot of changes physically. And again, having family around may help, but when you distance your family, only we can resolve that. So 10 of Cups, understand that you know what your situation is, your surroundings, and you're familiar with it. So in knowing that, is there really an excuse to why you can't understand what your emotions are trying to tell you? There's a lot of the heavy sense of responsibility, and I know it's not all sunshine and rainbows, and it's not supposed to be. Just understand what you are passionate about. If you don't want to be responsible for it, you're not supposed to be responsible for it. You may put off a tough front, and I know you're a kind of person, or persons. Just understand what forgiving needs to be done. Understand that you have an opportunity to experience more, and to learn more. So, you know what this is. 10 is a card of fulfillment. It's a choice card. Do you stick with what you have, or do you pick up a new cup? Another energy. Pay attention to where you are going and what opportunities you take. What doors you're walking through. I believe right now is a very powerful time for you to actually make some decisions and choices. Just understand your own judgments are your harshest and your worst critics. Know the experience that you have, and know the path that you have been down, and know that you've done what you've done for how long and so long. Your judgments are the only ones that really matter. 5 of Sticks. So understand that there's going to be gossip. There's going to be people that don't like what you are doing and what you are passionate about. However, everyone's passionate about something, and everyone's working on gaining new spirituality and new growth in their life. Change is a constant state. You may not see that, however, change is constantly happening. There's constantly things that are moving. So pay attention to things around you. Pay attention to passions around you. Pay attention to what other people are doing, what's driving them, what responsibilities they carry. Maybe that might give you a better sense of the judgments that you've had against people or had towards people or yourself, Learn from those around you. 10 of Baskets coming in again. You don't want this. You don't want to keep this situation that you're in. So what's your next best step? A change in your physical being. Understand that people go again. Death comes around a lot. The universe works in giving and receiving. You got to be able to give, and I believe a lot of us know that. However, a lot of us are unable to receive. Just understand that energy is given in order for something greater to come in, or more energy, different energy to enter. So pay attention to what is left behind, and understand that energy is not gone. Those that have lost, and that the things that we do lose in the physical, they're not gone. That energy is just recycled into something new. And it's up to us to choose what that new path or direction is. We can let the environment shape things. However, the choices that we have, the ability to say yes and no, that is our greatest gift and ability. So understand the responsibility you have towards your ancestors, towards your family, towards the things around you, and know how you see yourself and how you want to see yourself. Diamonds also represents a sense of identity. So understand what that spark and what that passion is, and what that drive is. Connect with it. Once you connect with it, figure out the reasoning and understand the reasoning why that you are moving forward and doing what you're doing in order to build that identity and that passion into the physical. All right, more energies to pick up on, more concerns. What else should we be concerned about moving forward? Pay attention to who your friends are. You've been stabbed in the back before. Why would you go back to this energy? I know it's a rhetorical question. Why? However, it's hurting, and if you're complaining, and you keep doing it. So how do you expect people to feel bad for you? There's not a lot of feelings here. It's just a lot of not understanding the repetition and the comfortability in being miserable. One more. why do you want the job you want? If you're not happy where you are, being that you're not happy where you are, what is the reasoning behind what you want to build and what you want to produce? Not stubborn much. We can wish and wish all day, and I am guilty of this. However, you gotta put work in. You gotta put the work in. You may be surprised when you start putting the work in. Things may turn out a lot sooner and a lot different than you would expect them to. So don't be afraid to push forward and move forward, even if it's slow steps. Preferably not too slow, just because time goes on, it keeps moving, and opportunities, they go. So pay attention to how you want to shape those changes and how you want those changes moving for you. And sometimes it requires moving backwards, or what you seem like or think is backwards. A lot in the physical. I feel like handling things in your physical surroundings may help with your thoughts a lot. Earth naturally is the opposite of air, swords being air and the coins being the earth element. So grounding yourself and paying attention to your physical and to what you are creating, producing into this world, may help with those thoughts and ideas, and may help you streamline those in order to help figure out, mentally where you stand. And ultimately, five of knives, change in thoughts, a change in how you think. So pay attention to what you say, because thoughts are always changing, and people take your word, and people put value in the things that you say. So understand what it is you are saying. Understand the communication, how you communicate. You don't always require the the aggressive approach. I feel like good things are coming. And when they do, it's a matter of just staying as humble as you can, and understanding that you have planted these seeds in order to get where you have gotten. So also a sense of achievement, not necessarily pride, a sense of self-worth, because this is the work that you have put in. This is the work that you've cultivated. So don't be afraid to grow, don't be afraid to change, and don't be afraid to adapt with the things that do come. And also acting on those thoughts and ideas. Alright, gonna do one more for the morning. I feel like some people are gonna have a good fun day. Hopefully me. I'm just getting up, so we shall see. Justice. Of course, this card comes out. So, what is the truth? Pay attention. You know what you do every day. You know what you're doing consecutively. You know the things that you're juggling in life. So don't lie about that. A lot of wasted time and opportunity, I believe. However, I believe you know that. I've wasted a lot of time that I feel I've wasted. Maybe pay attention to changing just how you go about spending your money or your time, because time is valuable. Again, a lot of earth, a lot of physical, a lot of physical manifestations. Again, more Four of Pentacles. So understand, you know what that foundation is, and you know the foundation you have, and you know that the necessities that you need to take care of in order to keep your physical being alive. And knowing that, again, the Truth card, again, Justice, again, be honest with yourself, be completely honest with yourself, and I believe your physical situations and circumstances will change. I believe you know what's going on, so you know what's being told to you. You know where your temptations lie, and you know where those primal intentions are located for yourself. So understand how do you rise above that. A lot of fighting, of course, revenge is not the way. Understand what you're willing to fight for and pick your battles. Because not everything is worth it. Not everything is your fight, and there might be others dragging you into their fight. Again, be honest with yourself. You know the truth, and the truth is the truth is the truth. As I like to say. Understand that even just expressing your feelings on the matter may change things completely. When you're given the opportunity in a relationship or in a connection to express how you truly feel, I say don't hold back. Just because holding back, you never know when the last time you're going to speak to or get to speak to somebody again, even through mistakes and even through decisions that you've made or they've made or people have made in order to work on keeping themselves mentally sane. People make mistakes again. So understand that you have, again, the judgments we have towards each other and ourselves. Understand what friendships and connections you got to give up. You can make friends. You can get along with almost anybody. What do you need around you? What water are you going to water your plants with? Who would you have around your kids? That's a good way to put it. What would you want around your kids and children? Understand your home is your temple. So pay attention what's there. Pay attention what's around. I feel some good luck for you, and good luck on all of your endeavors. I'm sending my prayers up there for you guys. I know everyone's looking for a connection or a sense of love and a sense of companionship. So don't lose sight. If you have that feeling and you're connected, don't lose sight and just work on your surroundings, work on your physical. Get that mental together, because all those swords in air can easily cause waves with your emotions, the water that you have around you, and that may come your way. Pretty good chance. So just keep forward, understand what the truth is, and understand where the secrets and lies are, because that's where the drama starts. All right, moving forward, let's kick it off with a few things to look out for before we head out. All right, 3 things you can change. And 3 things you cannot change. All right, 3 things you can change. things you cannot change. And one card that fell. I would say give the music right now a break and work on another aspect of it. Figure out how you're communicating through your music or through the music that you're listening to. So, yeah. And understand how drinking affects your emotions and your feeling, and pay attention to the music you're listening to while you are intoxicated and or inebriated and or just having fun and unwinding. One thing you can't change. You can't change the choices you've made. Dwelling on that is only adding weight to your situation. But you can change. You can change the movement of your current circumstances. You know, if you're having a sense of a lull or stalling, it's only because that action is not there and that movement is not there. And dwelling on those choices you made may be holding you down and weighing you down to where you can't move. Something else you can't change. Right now you can't change your you can't change the things that hit you in life. I feel like we're it's designed for us as a people to struggle and to really constantly be on edge and constantly worry. And again, we can't change the situations that we're put in and born into. However, being able to find a connection and find a sense of caring and friendship and love in these times is something that we can do. We can choose how to nurture the situations we're given. Again, I believe you can't change that there are some things you're passionate about and you're led to, and you may be led there from another source or another. I would say just pay attention to your gifts. Pay attention to your gifts aren't going anywhere. The blessings that you've been given and who you are, it make you who you are. So whether you see them or not, they are going to be there, and they are continuously there, whether you believe it or not. So you can change the aggression you have about it, and the things that cause you to explode or to really lose your cool. A lot of fire. And without the love and the caring out there, and then maybe even drinking has caused you to lose some friends and connections, or your vices, per se. Your vices may have pushed certain people away. So pay attention to the battles you take and the battles you have around you. Could make all the difference. So good luck. Pay attention and understand who are your friends. Understand what path you want moving forward, and those you would like along the way. Don't be afraid to communicate with the ones that will come. Networking is huge. So good morning. Hope you have a good day.